Okay, here we go. So Leo. Leo is what we're going to be talking about today. It is a fire sign. It is ruled by the sun itself. So the sun is what gives us all life. So the Leos they're big, they're boisterous, they're proud, they're warm-hearted, they're kind-hearted. They're the king and the queens of the zodiacs. They move through the world like royalty. They expect the best and they receive the best. Now, that doesn't mean sometimes you can't have a shy Leo. If you have a shy Leo, they tend to be somewhat conflicted because their natural want is to be in the spotlight, to be seen, to be heard, to be appreciated. And if they have other signs that make them a bit quieter or a bit more internal, it can disrupt them a bit. It can confuse them a bit. Leos are incredibly gregarious. Now, again, this is the sun sign. So the sun sign is not the whole person. It couldn't be the whole person. It's just a sweeping generalization for Leos in general. Someone with a different moon sign, as I said before, if they had a Capricorn moon sign and they were a Leo, they're going to be very different than if they were a Pisces moon sign Leo. What that would look like is someone with a Pisces moon sign is going to be highly intuitive, incredibly sensitive, ruled by their emotions and your emotions. Someone with a Capricorn moon is going to be much more private and interested in practical matters, things that make sense to them, money even sense to them. So a Leos, they are a fixed sign, and I used to believe that they were not stubborn. I was incredibly wrong. They are quite stubborn. I thought out of all the fixed signs, they were the least stubborn. They're the least appearing stubborn sign of the fixed signs. Excuse me. So the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. This is a perfect example of a Leo. I dated a couple Leos in my life, and one of them said, I don't believe in any of that nonsense. Capricorn moon, mind you. But I have to say, Leo is the best goddamn sign in the zodiac as far as any of the signs go. And I was like, well, there you go. There you go. The Leo says doesn't believe in any of it, but it's the best sign. So the Leos would probably believe they are the best sign without a doubt. They not only want to be the king and queen, they want to be the knight in the shining armor that saves you, that comes in and saves everyone. And they like all of those roles. They're also quite generous with material things, with their love, with their thoughts. Where they can fall into some trouble is that if they feel disrespected or not appreciated, it can really hurt a Leo's feelings. And the last thing you ever want to do is hurt a Leo's feelings. They can also be quite dramatic. Now, their dramatics don't last long. Like a Taurus and Scorpio, sadly to say, to both of these gorgeous signs, can hold on to resentments for eternity. The Leo, fire signs don't hold on to resentments the same way that water or earth signs are able to. So when a Leo gets angry, they may roar at you. They may show you all of their teeth. You have to push a Leo pretty hard for them to get super angry directly at you. But it can be done. I can attest to that. So when they are really incredibly angry, it can be quite a sight to see. It can be a little intimidating, a little scary. But as soon as it arrives, it leaves just as quickly. They don't hold on to it. They don't think about it. They don't bring it up. It's done. Depending on what other signs are in their chart. Now, if they have other signs in their chart that holds on to resentment, they have that possibility, of course. But typically speaking, for most Leos, they don't have that nature. They love sleeping in. They're night owls, and they love sleeping in till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Kitten's meowing in the other room. She's standing for all the Leos. And if you can hear her. What else can I tell you about these amazing signs? Gregarious, generous. They will share whatever they have with you, but if they feel like they're not getting back what they're giving, not that they're giving, they don't expect the same back that they give. They don't expect that. But if they don't feel that appreciation, if they don't feel listened to, if they don't feel like they're being honored, they can be very moody. And not even necessarily angry, just moody. And it's much nicer to be around a Leo in appreciation. The one thing about Leos that they should watch themselves is you can fake flatter them and they will still puff up. They love flattery of any kind. So it could be a lie and they'll still be like, oh, thank you. So, no one should fake flatter a Leo anyways. They deserve the full real flatter of the gorgeousness that they really are. And because they're ruled by the sun is what brings life to everything. When they walk, if you ever spend time with a Leo or someone with a Leo rising or even a Leo moon, and they are walking around in public with people they don't know, they are so warm and gracious. They expect the best and they get the best. They hold themselves to a very high ideal and they treat people the same. So people, that warm glow that Leos give off, they get back from strangers, which is so beautiful to be around. And they love luxury. So anything that's the most expensive, the most luxurious, they believe they deserve it. And if they love you and you are one of their subjects, you will also get something that's the best of the best. So they can totally overspend at times. And their downfall is they can be quite lazy. They don't want to do menial work, so they may have an expectation of other people doing menial work. I also had another partner who said to me once, he believed that he was the king of the jungle for being a Leo, and he said, I have only one subject, and she is unruly because I would not listen to him. So, yeah, they're warm-hearted, they're brave and courageous, and melodramatic and dramatic. And when they walk in, it's like the sunshine walks in with them, unless they feel not respected or appreciated. That's the way to really get to a Leo. I have a Leo sister myself. I'm wearing her necklace and a beautiful sweater that she made for me. She made it 2 years ago for when I turned 50, and I just received it a month ago. Thank you, my dear Leo sister. I love you very much. And I think that's all I can think about Leos. The one other thing that someone once told me about Leos, just recently, one of my best friend's mother is a Leo, and she said, Leos are interesting because their warmth of the sun, don't let that fool you, because if you go past, if you make a Leo upset, if you go after Leo or demand something from a Leo, which you should never do. I haven't learned that lesson yet. I do it all the time. But I'm Taurus, so I'm stubborn, so I keep doing the same thing over and over again. But what will happen with the Leo is that warm, gorgeous, fluffy mane love that they give, you will come face to face with a piece of black coal that will not go anywhere. So I have learned that lesson. I've learned it, but I haven't changed my behavior with it yet. Learning is only half the battle. So with Leos, I just want to say to you, amazing pussycats, you gorgeous king and queens of the jungle, thank you so much for your generosity, how much light you bring to all of us, and joy, and how much you share. You are lion-hearted. You have the biggest, warmest hearts of the zodiac, and you have no fear in sharing that with us, and that makes this world a better place with you in it. thank you. And I love you. And that's it.